Hello everyone, today I'm changing my two big girls. This is Peggy. She's the Huxley sculpt by Andrea Archello, and I'll show you what I'm changing her into. I've got this little mayoral dress, pink with white daisies, cap sleeves, Peter Pan collar, zip up the back, petticoat, and these shoes, because the centre of the, I don't know if you can see that much from here, the centre of the daisies is gold, so I'll put gold with it, and that's gold as well, not real gold obviously. And I wanted really some bows that colour, and I've got loads of colours, but the best I could do is a pink one. It's nowhere in the ballpark really, but it'll do. And these little daisies, I thought the daisies would go with the daisies. So let's get on with it. When I changed them into these, and I was telling you where I got them from and that, I didn't realise that these are newborn, these dresses, but they fit them okay, so that's all right. But because I was sitting there and I thought, I'm sure I read that these were newborn when I was telling you about it, and yeah, so I thought, oh, I'll have a check. So I went over to where they are, and yeah, they are newborn. They're still going to have them though, because they fit lovely, and I like them in this colour. How am I going to get this to make the least amount of disruption of the hair? Going out today later with my daughter. I want to get a graduation present for my granddaughter and birthday present for my middle daughter. Expensive week, exciting but expensive, but I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a meal when we get there to Wednesday for my daughter's birthday, because it's actually her birthday on that day, and so I've got that to pay for. But then after the graduation, and we've taken photos and that, we've got a restaurant booked for her graduation meal. Lovely. I'm really looking forward to it. So it'd be nice to have us all together. And it's the first time we're all going to meet her boyfriend. Oh, poor bugger. You don't know what is it. No, we're a quite friendly family, and we'll do our best to make him comfortable, so he should be fine. I mean, I think the original plan was she was going to come down with him. Well, she's here. She is down here. But he didn't come with her. See, they both work at Costa. So it's I don't expect they can get much time off together, if you know what I mean. It's always tricky, isn't it? That's how they met at Costa. She's a good gal. She stayed away from the boys until she got her degree. Well, I mean, she's been seeing him for about a year now, maybe more, because I don't think she told us straight away. I think she wanted to see how it went first. Now this is 2 to 4 months. I don't think it's... Oh. I think those invisible zips that you get, I used to, when I worked at Town Brooks, I'm seamstress, I used to do the zips in all the M&S skirts. I really actually liked that job. It was really nice. It's a nice environment to work. Everyone was friendly in that. But I had to leave when I had my first child. But yeah, so those zips, they look nice when they're in because you can't see them, but they can be a bit tricky to get in. Yeah, I think, oh no, my first job was Fernhurst, which was making hairdryers. And then I went to Baxter's, where they make pork pies and that, because my friend worked there and she was earning more money than me. So then from then I decided it weren't for me, you know, touching raw wood, meat and stuff. So then I worked Town Brooks sewing, and that's where I stayed till I had kids. But as I say, it was lovely. I don't think that looks too bad, that pink bow. To you? She looks beautiful though. That is a beautiful hair. Lovely little dress. These look really tiny. And you think, oh, they ain't going to fit them, but they're actually perfect. Right. Oh. Just have a quick drink. Right, I'll just go and get Catalina and I'll be back. Hello, back again. This is Catalina. She's the Maggie sculpt by Natalie Blick. Yeah, that's right. And she's going to be wearing the same, except her bows are a slightly different shade of pink. Oh, mind you, these might go better. No, I think we'll stick with the ones I originally planned to put on. Yeah, when I finished Town Brooks, I had my children then, so I used to do field work. Done that for quite some years, because in them days you could take your children with you, so it was perfect, and the kids loved it because they played with other people's kids that were there, and they were really good actually. So I did that for about 7 years, I think. Quite a long time. I've done spudding, planting, collie cutting. Nearly chopped my daughter's leg off there. Luckily my knife was a bit blunt, so it wasn't too bad, but I did get panic on. Apple picking. One time, me and my sister down from me, the farmer phoned us up and asked if we could come and pick up some spuds. It was a week before Christmas, and we said yeah. Well, it was freezing cold. The ground was like rock hard with frost, and oh, I didn't put any their frilly pants on. I keep forgetting these frilly pants. Don't I? Yeah, so it was freezing cold. The ground was rock hard and cloddy. It was like big lumps of clod, and we had to dig the spuds out. I mean, the farmer went through with the special thing to get them up, but it didn't break them all out of the mud, so we had to do it. Oh gosh, it was awful. Anyway, by lunchtime I said to my sister, are we really this hard up, Ange? And she went, no. So we went home. We finished the row we was on and we went home, took the kids home. So then when I'd done that, I done care work in an old people's home, and I loved that, because when you go in, everything, it was different all the time. And I used to do nights, and you had time to talk to the people, and the funny thing was they remembered things from their childhood and later on, but they couldn't remember what just happened. But it was very interesting. And there was this one lady, and she was a miss. She never had kids or anything, but she was a twin, and she knew there was 15 minutes between her and her twin. So she thought it took 15 minutes for you to have a baby. I went, no, it's a bit longer than that. I can't remember her name, but she was so funny. But it was so interesting, all the things they, you know, done in their life. I mean, this other lady, she fell in love with her brother-in-law, but I think she did that because her husband used to beat her. And I couldn't believe it. I thought they were gentlemen in them days, but obviously not all of them. So I kind of felt sorry for her, really. But he died first, so she didn't have to put up with it her whole life. But she told me she loved her brother-in-law, so he must have been the nicer one out of the two, I guess. So I did night work for quite a few years, and then I got a day job when the kids started going to school. I got a day job, and that was, where was I? Oh yeah, that was when I got my electronic background. I loved it, loved electronics. So I did that. I think I was with that company for about 14 years, and then I got ill and couldn't work. I hadn't been diagnosed, but I couldn't work. I was having a lot of time off, so they let me go. And I think it was my own fault, because they were questioning me, and because the spondylitis don't show for a while, so people think it's in your head, like they do fibromyalgia. So I felt like scrap heap material, and they were questioning me and that, making me feel really bad, because I think, because I didn't have a diagnosis, they thought I was swinging the lead, I suppose. I don't know, but I was there a long time. But yeah, that weren't to be, and that's when I got Cummings. I got a diagnosis just before I left the other place, which was, although the illness is quite, when you read about it, because it's a progressive thing, you're just so relieved that there is something there, because you're treated so badly that it's all in your head and all this malarkey, that when you get an actual diagnosis, it makes a massive. Do you think they're the right song? Actually, now I'm not touching them. So with the diagnosis come the right medication to control it. So I got a job at Cummins, and that's where I've done 12 years at Cummins. But then it being a progressive thing, it did progress quite badly. And it was like I used to go to work, come home and go to bed, because they'd had everything I had. So that's when I give up work. Don't she look beautiful? Look at her. So yeah, so that's my working history. But I really liked all the jobs I've had. I've really enjoyed, I think. I mean, I used to lug around 25. No, how much was in a bag of spuds? I can't remember. Anyway, thank you to all my subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. If you like this video, could you give it a tick and a bell? And if you really feel like it, could you subscribe? And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.